keep riding. Can we go look at the barn real fast? Okay, we will. All right. Well, you already saw the newest edition, the Can-Am. We've been saving up for that bad boy for a long time, and we picked it up at Dillon at the Motorsports up there, Dillon, Montana. They were great to work with, and it's all in the Wilderness Ridge Trail Llama colors, which I was really excited about. So we've got a workmobile for the team. Wade wants to keep sledding, but I want to show you guys a stud barn. We started this project 3 years ago, and we finished it in the spring of 2021. We built this thing 100% by ourselves, me and the interns, with a little distracted help from Wade. So I just kind of want to show you a little bit. This thing, it's got 8 bays in it. Come on, critter. It's got internal and external lights, and it's got 2 external lights that turn on at dark every day. And when the thing's lit up, it's like a Christmas tree. And we did all the extra lighting so that we could work here in the dark. This alleyway really helps us right here. And this is a 24 by 96 alleyway, and it's really been helpful. And all the stalls are 12 by 24 exterior with 12 feet on the inside, 12 by 12, and then the internal ones that are, you can lock all the gates or the doors, are 12 by 12. So it's 12 by 36 spaces each of these stalls. So I'm gonna go light this thing up for you guys. At night, it looks like a spaceship's taking off. We get people like, what are you doing out there? It's like, we're working llamas. I want to show you one of the stalls here. We custom made these latches that I've been a big fan of. They just are really slick and smooth and work really well, you know, pretty much year round. One of the favorite features that we have is these automatic waters right here. So the llamas, we've taught them how to push on these levers, and the water fills up, and then it slowly drains down as they drink. And so you don't have to heat your water. The water temperature at our house stays pretty much ground temperature, which anywhere from 40 to 46 degrees. And so our llamas they're healthier. The moms actually nurse better this year after we got all these in. Each one of these stalls has one, and there's no bird baths, there's no cleaning to do, there's no algae that grows into them, and you don't have to heat them. And it's just incredible the difference it's made on the health of our llamas. So highly recommend these. They're actually over time going to save you tons of money, energy, and it's just the green way to go. So get on it. These water posts, save up for them and make the investment. So we did these side panels right here out of 2x10s, and you could actually just slide those out. We put U-channel on each of the ends, and so this can actually be a lot bigger area if you wanted it to be. And our doors lock back with just a simple lever. They can lock from the inside and lock from the outside. And these are all pine doors that we custom designed and made ourselves. They're actually insulated doors. And so the whole interior is all insulated. And so when you've got 6 llamas, it just has made it really nice to keep our llamas healthy. So these insulated doors are really heavy. We had to custom build the hinges and everything on them. Check out these bad boy hinges here. Boom, boom. So anyway, they ended up working out pretty good. And we've got cameras in each of the bays. So we got each of the cameras, Rio Link cameras. And so we can live stream each of these bays. If we've got sick llamas that were newborns or they're watching on, so we kind of have an idea of how they're doing and what's going on. And that saved us a lot of trips out to the barn this last spring, and I'm sure it's going to come in really handy this spring. So really actually inexpensive for what they are, and it's just amazing the benefit they add. So let's go to one of my favorite 2 bays, and we'll check those out and go to the next thing. All right, this is my favorite bay, and then I'll stop showing you guys the stud barn. But this is bay number 4. We call it the medic bay. We've got our scale in here, water hydrant, and then on the inside's the cool stuff. We've got our water hydrant here. a frost-free hydrant, and then we've got our scale on a concrete pad, and A&A scales is what we've been using. Come on in. The water is fine. Oh, I forgot, we moved in the motorcycle in here today. So we ended up having a pellet stove put in, and this pellet stove heats this 24 by 84 foot section really, really well. And we just got a little blower up top and turn this on, and it heats it up to 70 degrees, and it just stays there no matter how cold it is outside. This is all insulated in here. We did tile on the back, and then this is our vet storage in here. So we got these 2 compartments, and then these 4 compartments over here. This is our little baby scale right here. I've just finished making these new pads. These actually go around our custom chutes that we've been making, orange vinyl. Just need to go put those on. But here's our baby chute. It weighs down to the 1/10 of a pound, so it's just a little more accurate when babies are coming out. When the babies are coming out those first 3 days, we really want to know if down to the 1/10 of where they're at. A pound increment's just not quite good enough on llamas that are struggling, so got to know. It's our cookie barrel. It's our llama chute, and the llama chute here is bolted down to the floor on a concrete pad. And then again, we have a couple extra cameras in here, and we didn't finish the sides or anything. I think we're just gonna keep it like this. I got a tiny little bit of trim work to do around the doors to seal them off, but everything else is pretty much ready to go. So this is we call it the stud barn, but it's multi-purpose. We use it for almost everything. So let's go to the next project at the ranch. All right, we're to the fuel tank station. So we put in just a concrete deck, and then 2,500 gallons worth of fuel between the diesel and the gas. And then we also had to upgrade the propane tank and move that so that we could actually put in our annex building. So we'll go show you that. And we also have a section here of fence that we're just waiting on material. We're waiting on material to finish the privacy fence. We're waiting on material to finish the annex building. We're waiting on material to build the auto privacy gates up front. We're waiting on material to put in the water system over at the other property. Just COVID issues, just waiting on everything. So let's go check out the annex real quick. Not much to show you right now, but it will be the face of the business. So all you folks that come into the ranch to rent llamas, this is where you'll come and meet us. And this is where you pick up and drop off all your gear and equipment and your llamas. So. Okay, this is the annex building. It's insulated on the roof and on the sidewalls, so we're just waiting for the rest of the supply so we can finish this. This section right here is 1,200 square feet, and this is ended up going to be where we do run of our llama business. And in the back is the exact same size over there, but that's going to be for personal storage and gear and equipment over there. So anyway, we really needed a place because we've just simply outgrown our garage. The garage has become where we do and operate everything out of, and it's just simply drowning. We're drowning in it, so just a lot. One of the things I didn't mention, as you grow your llama herd, of course, you need to, everything grows the economy of scale such that one more llama, one more truck, one more trailer, and one more feeder, and more hay, and more mineral. It's not that ratio exactly, but every time you add llamas to your herd to grow your herd, you need more property and just more things to be able to do it. So it takes a lot of time and effort, and this annex building, I think, will really help us out. So Kirsten's excited about it, I'm excited about it. On that very far back wall, we're actually putting a little rock climbing wall. One of our friends rented llamas for 4 weeks, and instead of paying for the llama rental, they just traded us a rock wall. So pretty cool. I think the kids will like it, so it worked out pretty nice. All right, let's head over to the property and go check that out real quick. This is our walk-in freezer. A good friend of ours, Trevor, built it for us. He's out of Wisconsin. And basically, we have a lot of hunters that come in and out every season, and they don't have, most of the time, a place to store their meat. And the meat shop's been so busy, they won't even take it. So we got this to kind of help out all of our DIY guys that need a place for their meat to go, and then also our community in general has kind of needed a place to cool their meat down or let it age for a while, and we needed to age our meat, so it ended up being a really good deal. And right now it's just being used for extra freezer storage until hunting season rolls around, and then we'll turn that baby to 38, 40 degrees and do some aging in there. So kind of excited. We're able to use it a lot this year, and next year will be kind of our first full season being able to use it. So just a kind of a fun addition, almost as fun as having an official garbage dumpster on our property. We used to have to take our garbage into town with our recycling every other week, and now they come and just grab it for us. So it saves us a lot of time and effort, and actually it's cheaper, so it's a good thing. All right, you're sitting on one of the coolest additions. My wife didn't know why we were doing this, but I just told her, look, if we just do it, it all makes sense and you'll think it's awesome. So this is our bridge. We had to build a bridge across the canal. I built a lot of these in construction, but never one for myself, so it was really cool. And we used eco blocks as our footing and foundation, and then had to build the bridge deck. So it's really cool. It ended up being 20 feet wide by 24 feet long, and it's all done. And then we had to get approval from the DOT and the state to do all of the approach stuff and the drainage system, and it was a lot of work. You can see it kind of in the background. We ended up putting a pivot in for this section of property, and we're gonna grow our grass crop out here. And you can't necessarily see it, but out there in the middle of the field, there's a little orange stake in the ground, and that's where we ran our electrical conduit. And that one day is going to be where we're going to build our an official shop, I hope, and maybe a little Airbnb or something over there. And we filled in this pit, and excuse me, we filled in. There was a big pit right here. It took 6,000 yards of material, and so over the last 3 years, we've been filling this pit in. And we finally got it last week in November. We got it in, so it's filled in now. And we had to build a road across the material, or across the pit, which ended up total. The road is 5,000 yards of material, and the fill in the pit was 6,000 yards of material. So we ran 11,000 yards. And this other pit that we have here, we still got it was about 4,000 yards to fill in this in, which we'll just kind of slowly do over time as we have ability to do it. And we fixed the perimeter and filled in all the ditches, and there's just so much junk and trash out here. It literally just took us 3 years of chipping away at it. And we got all the fence posts cut and all the top rail ready to go. So next week, when we're done messing around, enjoying the holidays, we're going to start fencing this property. So, and put the llamas over here. Our goal is basically a year and a half from now is to be able to put the llamas over here after the crop grows in nice, and will serve as a good pasture. So this section of ground is really going to help us store quite a few more llamas and house them, and give us a lot more graze in the late falls and as well as the early spring. So, all right, one more thing, and then ranch tour is about over. So let's hop on. So, standing on the last kind of fun new addition, my wife's been waiting basically since we got married to have a lawn, which will be 10 years in October. And here it is. You can't really see it, but we got grass, baby. Her birthday is in August, and I was able to, I worked on it, did all the sprinklers, landscaping, and I had to build so many things on the back here on the yard to get it ready to go, and ended up putting in the lawn the day after her birthday. We finished it, so it was her birthday present, and my kids love it. She loves it, and it kind of just was the final touch of making our house a home. So anyway, that's it. That's the ranch tour. More to come and more to see once the snow melts in the spring, but we just want to share kind of some of the new things and what we've been doing over the last couple of years. We just kind of chip away at these projects and work hard and save, and pretty much pay cash for everything, and it's kind of been our method, and learned a lot throughout the process, but we just 100% do everything ourselves except for make the concrete. But yeah, thanks for taking a tour of the ranch. We'll see you next time. Follow and subscribe if you like the channel. Got another one coming up next week.